Hey everyone, and welcome to The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine, part 46, where I have just started taking part in the festivities of this soiree. Yes, that's a word. It is now. So what do we do here? Do we eat? Is that what we do? Oh.
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
You say that, Geralt? Oh, wow. I have built up a very, very powerful resistance. Oh, they are mimes. Hi, mimes. Do we do a thing here? Yeah. I get an A button when I pull. I just mimed, and he looks really sad about it. I'm so sorry for miming. But look at my painting. It's extraordinary. You can drink more if you want as well.
Have you seen the Skelliger Isles?
Yeah, you could say I've been there. Bit about.
Besides, have you not heard the news?
Have I not heard? It's on everyone's lips. 4 Duvettes in one night. The theft of the century. And here you are, offering one to me.
If you are not interested, sir, I'm sure someone else.
Right, fine. You can't think I'd let such an opportunity pass. How much?
Slow down. You have declared your intent. Now I will convey this to my client. We shall get back to you. Please await word.
What on earth?
Leave us be.
Not a chance. That is so weird. Outright discussing theft.
I'm sure you understand. We wish to be alone. Please, leave.
No! Continue your conversation. Please. Look, I've left. I'm gone. Yeah, I'm gone. I'm already gone. I'm well out of here.
Cecilia never should have performed tonight. You should have.
It seems someone decided otherwise.
That someone knows nothing of true art. It shall be you next time. Trust me, I shall have a word with Oriana personally.
Maybe you're just not that good. Has she considered that? She's probably not considered that. Wait.
Candidates.
Then I shall have to convince you your ample generosity would be best invested in me.
And how do you aim to do that?
I shall arrange a private performance after the soiree.
Ah, my dear. I sense you've a knack for persuasion.
Hi, I'll sleep with you and then you get stuff. That conversation in a nutshell. Ooh. Ooh, it's glamour. I want it. I wonder if I can use that. Oh, I can't actually open my inventory right now. Oh. I like how Henrietta just sees me steal things and she's just like, yeah, I mean, that happens.
Have performed tonight.
Yes, hello. Don't mind me, I'm just...
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ah, how beautiful. The dolphins.
So-
That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
So, that's a spell they learn in Aretuza? How to make shiny dolphins? I mean, it looks nice, but does it have a purpose? Can you make them killer whales? Oh Oh, let's eavesdrop some more because I'm a good person, clearly. Oh, okay. Let me just not. I won't disturb. Oh, I will disturb. I am disturbing.
Do not disturb! Shoo, shoo!
It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
That's unfortunate because I didn't actually want to do that yet. I hope I can still do the rest.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
Ooh. Anna.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian Noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
All right. Good talk. Oh, we don't want to search for the refreshment table yet. We want to do optional things. Please. Oh, it's already tracking that. Never mind. Ooh, let's optionally listen to this guy.
Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious. So much time I spent polishing that one-man play, and Countess de Safel was there. That's the worst. Now she will never look me in the eye.
Aww. So what's the play like? The Besotted Witcher. Is this about me? Night thick as mud envelops a dense wood. A full moon hangs in the sky above the trees. Note, scenography must include a representation of the full moon. Wolves howl plaintively in the distance. A witcher walks through the woods in careful, measured strides. He wields a silver blade in his hands. Generally, yes. Gods damn all! The moon is at its fullest. Long have I awaited this night. 3 weeks have I spent in that foul pit, all to catch a lone werewolf. At least the miller's daughter helped me while away the time. You know, that's not entirely wrong, because in The Witcher 1, that did kind of happen. In fact, I leave only with a certain sense of regret. Perchance I should take her with me. We hear the snap of breaking behind the Witcher. He turns around swiftly, his guard raised. He spies the werewolf. What a good play. I've got you now, beast! Arg! Furious roar. He probably doesn't say arg then, does he? He's more like rawr. No? Seems like it's more of a werewolfy thing to do. The werewolf removes its mask. The Witcher can see it is the miller's daughter. He is astonished, does not know what to do. Minna's daughter says, "Well, what now? Will you kill me? Or perhaps you'll take me with you." I don't think that's bad at all. It's quite nice. It's nice.
Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde,
No,
avant-garde.
I can't tell you.
About two things.
I would like to tell him. I think it's pretty good. Except for the arg, which should need more of a roar. Bon vivant.
Are good.
Oh, are they? Is that because you're getting drunk? Or because you're doing well in art?
They say releasing them brings good luck.
Skittering off to Silver.
Away from you! Let's do a balloon.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
No one saw me do
Never
that.
suspected you believed in such things.
Aww, okay, but they're all... Oh, they are going to leave? Are we going to set them all off? Yes, we are. Because we can.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat higher to me.
This guy. Oh, look at the lanterns.
Is a generous patron and a truly wonderful.
Very pretty. Very pretty indeed. Okay, let's go and search the refreshment table. That won't look weird at all on the party. We'll search refreshment tables all the time.
This painting, it's very bloody colorful, that's what. Ignoramus.
When everyone's trying to make sense of my throwing paint at a piece of, I don't know, cloth, I guess. Makes sense? That's a lie, it doesn't.
The great
Oh, oh, what's this? I saw a red thing here. Oh,
Throw off the manacles of form. Venture beyond the bounds.
love letter.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look,
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life. Trickly refuse.
Rude. Laura, oh my dearest love, oh lone ray of sunshine on the firmament of my life. I shall speak from my heart. For weeks I have been shooting stolen glances in your direction, hiding the hope I dare nurture deep within my bosom, that perhaps you feel for me even one iota of the affection I feel for you. I have waited long, gathering the courage to confess my feelings for you. I would certainly be waiting still, had you not appeared at tonight's soirée, in the company of that womanizing, carousing, drivel-scribing, pretentious pig named Alphonse de Razide. Well, he does not like this Alphonse guy. When I saw that emaciated turd fawning over you, I immediately knew I had to act. So I wrote a love letter? Oh. I turned to the best weapon in my arsenal, the quill and the well-turned phrase. I began writing you this letter. Forgive me, it is written on a napkin, for I had nothing more appropriate at hand at the time. Oh, most marvelous of all women, do not believe a word he whispers in your ear. He is as slippery as a viper and twice as venomous. It's very venomous. Depending on the viper, I suppose. Reject his advances and let me walk hand in hand with you. Feed you grapes and with you radiate happiness to the heavens themselves. Yours forever, Fabian. Don't think it's gonna happen, Fabian. That's really corny. Really, really corny.
Color is but the shadow of deliberations on the nature
The conception of Eduard. Sure. If you say so.
ultimate meaning.
The first steps of Matilda. Yeah, absolutely. The birth of Fluid. I don't get modern art and I don't get this art. Sorry, artists of the world. I like to just see a pretty painted wolf or something. That's, yeah. I'm not very artistic, clearly.
bit of fistech. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
Existential pain.
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it. Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Very subtle. very, very subtle. Someone beat him with it once. Someone. Someone somewhere. They definitely went for a long walk here.
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
Ooh, it's a bodyguard. Are we going to beat him up?
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Really? Shh! We are here incognito. Yes, Your Grace! What?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
As silent as he was just then? Yeah, very subtle.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Also, you're just not very subtle.
Quickly, upstairs.
Like, at all. You're the opposite. Oh, I guess it's behind that door, but I want to check this door. Oh, it's locked. How about this door? Oh, it's locked. Oh, that's depressing.
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Why did he murder her? Serious question. I thought she was helping him. Is that not true? No, that's rude.
Killed her and went out on the balcony.
I really thought that they were... Yeah, I thought they were working together, but okay, that's me.
Bloody handprint. It's his.
And then he put down the door across the
Tore down
balcony.
door, made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too.
But did he go in here?
Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil.
Ah, we can follow that. Yes, we can.
Footprints, made by soiled boots.
Let's follow the creep.
Must have climbed this ladder.
Or did he? This one, Geralt. Should I maybe put on my normal armor at this point? He got rid of his earthly demeanor, clearly.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert.
Okay, as alert as I can be while also looting things. Oh, what's this?
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
Maybe he didn't kill her. Maybe whatever killed her also attacked him?
Bloodstains.
Would that be possible?
Links at a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it.
Valuable jewel.
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle.
Everything right now confuses me.
Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably.
If you wanted the jewel, why is the jewel still here? That doesn't make sense. Okay, okay, that's where he exited again, I suppose, so we'll start here.
Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like. Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably.
Can I just ask why again? Oh, I feel like I'm going to do a lot of that.
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Looks valuable.
Oh god.
But it's not what he came for.
I know, it's not what I came for either. I wanted to loot this thing. No, yeah, screw it. I'll take that. And that.
Sconce is bent. Smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it.
And failed?
Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
I get to ask why?
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
Huh. Go you.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Oh, I believe that.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Okay. Is this suspicious to anyone else? I feel like everything here right now is suspicious. I feel like Oriana is doing suspicious things.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The Heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Okay. Here's a crazy theory. What if this Oriana is actually a vampire? No? Too far-fetched? Because I don't know, she seems awfully calm about all of this. She is in no way harmed while fighting a broad-shouldered man, so the man must have been quite strong. He could literally rip out a door and, you know, lift it out, basically. And she just pushed him out of the window. She also has a very valuable item that she didn't return to Anna Henrietta, even though they knew each other. Sketchy. Again, sketchy. I think all of this is sketchy. I think Oriana is sketchy. And I think Anna Henrietta knows that this is sketchy, because she doesn't look super pleased either. Okay. We're going to continue this in the next part. Yes.
You have exceptional friends. This Detlef, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.